everybody! Welcome in. How are we all?
Nice to see you.
To see you. Nice. Welcome in, Martin. How does the sound sound? Does the sound good? What a bloody productive day I've had today, guys. Before we begin, I just want to say thank you to anyone that popped in earlier on when I was doing my little cooking stream. It was really fun, something different, and it kind of feels like more personal, if you know what I mean. Sounds is sound. That's good. I'm glad to hear it, Martin. Thank you so much. So it kind of felt as though we were more on a personal level for anyone that popped in earlier. It felt different to this kind of stream. It was good. I really enjoyed it. And the chili con carne was beautiful. The golden butterfly. We're going to continue on. Spike, welcome in again. Cooking with Kaz. Let me give you a little shout out, Spike. Oh. Sounds good. It's just Fergie that's here. Just prefer to have Twitch on the TV, so it looks like McSorley is on too, but he's busy studying. Oh, no worries, Fergie. Thank you so much for popping back in. How was the rest of your day?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him.
You're welcome, Spike.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have
I love this game.
Face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I know, good luck for McSorley studying. Martin prefers to study in the morning time, don't you, Martin?
Goes into a bar and orders a beer and a...
Oh, if he didn't get to see it, oh god. He can see it on the VOD. If he watches back on the VOD, it's like, I think it's like the last 15 minutes or something. You can see the fish. Is it this car? Oh no, it's not.
What do you think?
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Legs are actually fine. Oh, I bet they start hurting maybe tomorrow or the following day. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it?
Not bad for your first time around.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't
I know,
go
man.
getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast
Oh,
one,
that's
Bill.
lovely.
We might get along after all.
I'm glad that he's taking it seriously. It's so different studying when you're an adult compared to what it was like at school. Like, you just didn't really care much at school. Oh, it says I'm away by the... Alright, okay, so I take it it's up this hill. This way? I know, he will, he'll do well. We're all rooting for you, McSorley. Round here. Aha.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a
Why is
press
everybody-
conference once the autopsy's been completed.
Why is everybody running like that?
I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed...
The Apprentice.
Captain, aren't there similarities
Do you know that's something
between
I've
this
never
murder
watched?
and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Oh, here we go. Please get all the clues this time, Caroline.
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Under the pepper tree. Martin, don't you lie, you're doing great. Martin just recently passed his first year, actually.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Just to let you all know, guys, because I know Martin wouldn't tell you, but he just
Yes.
passed his first year. Where's the A? Oh, the body's the A. Thank you, Fairgale. I appreciate that. It was difficult. I think it was really difficult. There's boobies on the screen.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some
Jeez,
comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
That's quite bad. That looks really sore.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at
God's
first,
sake.
but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Before 9 PM, shocking. I know. Should I put a warning on the channel? Although we do have the channel noted as
What's this
over
mark?
18.
Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
So,
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
good woman. I'll go down to B. Hot tub stream. What? Size 8s? No? No? Thank you for treating Charlie.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Very true.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Yay, we got all the clues for that one. Nice.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Detectives,
RNI says a Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Oh dear. Of all the partners you have, I think this guy was worst. I know he's dead cheeky, isn't he? He's a pain in the arse. You're a pain in the arse, you. Aye, you, I'm talking to you. Aye, you walk away. I need to remember this time that X is to punch. Because see that last fight? That was horrendous. Oh, very good, Martin. Very good. Har har. I'm running. Fuck you. Okay, we'll go and see her husband. Oh, don't run him over, Caroline. Jesus Christ.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
Oh.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
He's an ass. Can we get a police to arrest the police, please?
I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable with the siren on. What do you think?
You asked for it, mate. You asked for it. Good cop, bad cop. Good cat, bad cop. I do enjoy how they get out the road. Although he didn't. Neither did he. Oh, for God's sake. Well, it was only time. It was only time before I crashed. Muller residence, 11:31 AM. Here we go. Can we see him through the window? There he's there, sitting in his chair. Going so, bro, they don't have time to reach. React.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
I know.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler.
Can we come in?
It was almost
So?
good.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Yes, Crazy Taxi was amazing.
I'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
I don't think so.
What does it say? Don't forget somebody's birthday. I think that's where she learned to drive. I'm a great driver in real life, Martin.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
A lemon.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Why am I looking
Seems
at
irrelevant.
carrots? Okay, I can't go out there. Oh, shoes. Oh, mucky shoes.
Work boots. Size 8.
Oh. Aye, right, man. You're at it.
No sign of a wedding ring.
What's this?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Well, that's all the clues. Oh, geez, oh, that wasn't very many, was it? I want to have a look in here. It's a pretty little room.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Okay. I've been in there. Harry Potter font. Oh, I never even noticed. Where was it?
It's about Mommy. Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother...
Oh, yeah. Imagine telling the wee girl when her dad isn't even home.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
My God. She's 15, we shouldn't be telling her.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he
Oh,
come
she's
and get
lying?
you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging
She's a
around the
killer.
school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
I can't believe I got
Your
that
mom
wrong.
and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Right, I need to think about this.
They weren't happy, were they,
Yes.
Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
2 out of 3. Not
You've
too
been
bad.
very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
Why would you say found? That is not the word that you would focus on.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
If somebody said your wife was found murdered, you wouldn't go found, you'd say murdered?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Ha. You're wrong.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
He's been in loads of TV shows. I can't mind his name, but it's so funny seeing him in a game. Who, this guy? Hugo Molla? I'd probably say wife.
You phoned in a
Your
missing
wife's been
persons
murdered.
report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was at a dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
No, well, that's a lie. Do you think I could use that?
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Mueller, not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different? You better think about
Got it
leaving,
wrong?
or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
Damn.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Right, okay, so I need to accuse him now.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Here we go.
So why did
Throw
you
the
take
book
so
at
long
him,
to answer
just.
the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
No, she didn't. No, that's wrong.
What happened, Hugo?
I got it wrong
Got any
again.
theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
This guy here? How did I get that wrong? History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
What can I do here, guys? What do you think? Do you think I can accuse, or do you think I should do bad cop? What one? Oh, he's dodgy as fuck. What do you think, guys?
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
You're a murderer. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Should I accuse him? Or should I bad cop? Draw another boot? What should I do? Use intuition? Accuse.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
What can I use then? Small men's footprints? Oh, this one.
I know about the gold
Yes.
butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is
3
a
out of
very
5.
bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no
best.
murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Oh.
Hello, detective.
Oh. What's this woman got to say?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a
Inquiries?
row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What's she doing?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get
Ugh.
away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Assault jungle. Yes. He's burning his shoes. That's so stupid.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
What an absolute nightmare for that wee
You
lassie.
ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
I want to hear what she says. Oh, that's a shame. Good lover.
Operator, give me dispatch.
How can I help, detective?
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Hello, bae.
Hello, operator.
Poor lassie. Poor lassie. It's okay, hen. Alright, you'll be okay. Ah, right.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, detective unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting. Please board down.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it.
Belmont High School.
Saturday's the spring unveiling.
3:32 p.m.
It's the first season since fabricationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with baby Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps.
What the hell's he doing? What's he doing? Don't run me over. I've never ever played a game where there's so much running in all my life. Hurry up! Get me right there! Ah! Oh, I was pressing tackle. Damn it. Oh, now I've got to fight. You joking?
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Yes. It's a bit repetitive at times, I know. It's a great game.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Oh.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it?
At least I managed to actually fight this time.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Creepy bastard.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Aye.
You're
Oh.
under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Man.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Bad, bad, bad man. Telephone box is so far away. Oh, now speeds up. Whee!
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help,
Interrogation set up
Detective?
at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
What?
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
Can we let Muller slide?
For a while.
Oh!
He gets a...
Jesus, I nearly ran over a person.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his
I think
car
it's
with
him.
the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
I think it was the husband, but I think that Eli guy stole the brooch. Oh. Oh, wrong way. Oh. I'm gonna get down here. Taking shortcuts. Whee! What, to stay in the car? That's funny. That was wild. Oh, remember this guy in here the last time? I'm gonna sack the hell out of you. There it. Oh, it's not the same guy. Thought it was the same guy, but it's not. It's a different guy this time.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
It's this type of rope, isn't it? No?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Damn. Look at that, the car's good as new. Back to the police station. He just ran into a parked car. Oh. Nearly did the same.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint.
8:03 p.m.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Damn it. I'm not very good at this stuff.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This
Might need your help with this, guys.
An old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay.
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Place of
You're
employment.
down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Good cop.
What kind of
Oh,
job?
got it wrong.
Working
Fuck.
fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman.
Lie. You lie.
I think you should let me
I got
go.
it wrong.
Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
Oh, this is a joke.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Believe
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man.
I can't believe I got 1 out of 3 right though. One absolute
I can't
numpty.
make you for this case. My consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's the #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I agree.
got this gadget whiz putting recording device.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row.
I think it's
and all
him.
you have
I
to
think
say
it's
for yourself
definitely
is,
him.
I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know?
Got it wrong
or do we have
again?
to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Oh, this is a pure nightmare.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Damn it, what will I do here? Will I do the overalls?
Why are you just sitting there?
Because I'm trying to think of what to do. What should I do? Listen to the footsteps.
My wife.
I got it wrong again.
The victim here. But, so am I. What am I going to do without her?
Oh, shut up, you.
And you. You heartless bastard.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Right, well, I need to accuse him now.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Right, okay. So now I can use the overalls.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're gonna die for
I
this.
got it wrong again?
Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
My conscience is
This
clear.
is so hard.
You can't badger me into admitting anything.
That was really bad. What will I do? Charge or leave? Leave?
We're letting you go for now, Mueller. Go home and see your daughter, and work on your story. It's got more holes than a batting cage.
That's the guy. Detective, that's him. That's the guy who parked the car, I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away!
Fuck off, don't tell me it was him.
I can't go to jail!
I think it was the janitor.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Get him, Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying. Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose him. What's happened to you?
It ends here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down a murder charge. Hands behind your head!
Defo feel like it was Eli even though Hugo's done a runner. Oh, do you think so? But how did they get hold of Hugo's overalls?
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
We did bad, guys. We did real bad. One star? Oh my god, that's so bad. That's the worst I've ever done.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy, I just seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Oh. I need to do better than this next one. The silk stocking murder.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
It's just after telling us we were doing
My
shite.
real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now,
Okay, so I'm assuming they did jail the husband then. I know he was jailed when we seen him, but they must have accused him of the murder. Here we go.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, folks. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
You're supposed to move when you hear the
It means
siren.
they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, folks.
Crime scene, 1 p.m.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Toes.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
God's sake.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Kiss the blood, BD.
What does that mean?
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
Oh my god, they took her
Skin
skin
under
right
the
off.
fingernails.
Oh my god, man.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Jeez Louise, man.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
What's this? Nothing.
May as well follow the trail.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Antonia. Oh, same as the library card.
Must be something else here. No. Oh, more blood. Nope.
On it goes.
Nothing by the bins. Usually people dump stuff. Yeah, it looks as though there's something maybe up this way.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Key.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Dot pattern.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
Metro in Mexico, welcome back. Oh, welcome back. That's cause of Martin. I formally convey my presence. Welcome in. We're glad to have you here. How are you? Pigeons. Hi, it's going no bad, Martin. What are you up to? Grilling? What are you grilling? Doing bueno and I'm up to no good per usual. Oh no! I love that bueno. It reminds me of the chocolate. What is this?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Ah, right. I thought you meant cooking, Martin.
He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
The butler did it. Welcome in, Fluffy's this again. How are you? Let me give you a little shout out. Petro, I can't remember if you said that you stream. Yes, you do. Spoiler, the skeleton was inside you the whole time. In the dining room with the candelabra. Oh. I pressed off that there and I didn't want to do that. I want to see it. Oh, you're welcome.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
This has been an absolute nightmare for this woman.
The trail points up.
Good day, did shelves, paintings and wall-mounted lighting today. Oh, nice. I was really productive today as well. Extremely productive. I done all the housework.
Hung up here. What's the significance?
I did all the housework, and then I cooked. I've done a lot of cooking. Cooked chili and mince with gravy. Had my dinner. Done all the washing up, and now I'm streaming. Oh, it's paint. Oh, somebody's setting us up here.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh, no worries, Hecho. Chili.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Oh. TV living room mounted to telly Saturday in a 180-degree mount. Nice.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
Right,
Oh,
so
she
there's
dropped
a
something.
husband we should be looking for. Get him?
She dropped her bag there. Excuse me, miss. You dropped your bag? Excuse me.
She wants a 5-star
Oh my God.
goddamn wedding.
Are you okay? What the fuck? Please don't die. Please don't be dead. Oh my God. I'm running away. Nothing happened, nothing to see here. Oh my God, Fergie, what the hell happened? I just went up and tried to tell her her bag had fell. Still need the desk and internet. Issues with the provider not willing to supply another fibre box, so it's currently sat on the first floor and I'm in ground level, so Wi-Fi shit and no LAN able to connect. Ah, that sucks. I need to clip that. I'll need to go back and clip that. That was so funny, but I don't know why that happened. I was literally just going to tell her her bag had fell. I don't understand. I touched her and she fucking dramatically died. Oh well. Oh, Martin, thank you for clipping that. 2 seconds, I need to watch this. Excuse me, miss. You dropped your bag? You dropped your bag. Here's some death. That's hilarious. Thank you for clipping that. I'm sending that to McSorley. What the hell? This game's hilarious. I've had so much fun playing this game this time. It's so funny. I can't even remember it being that funny when I first played it. But it's really funny this time. Antonia's residence, 1:25 p.m. And did you notice, by the way, when I knocked that woman down, there was a woman that walked by and went, "That's the cop who caught her." Or who caught him, or something. Nobody even bat an eyelid.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD.
Did you like that one, Matt?
Detective Phelps in Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she
Wasn't
was
it a fire?
murdered,
It's like a furnace.
We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
I just went round in a bloody circle. That woman spoke like she just saw what happened. That's very true, she did. Am I going the right way? No. It's this one. Oh man, it's a shambles.
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Oh, it's a beautiful photo.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Mrs. Antonia Isabel Maldonado. Antonia, further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304-330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court in the above date. Though it is not essential and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also appear at the Central District Court on a scheduled date. In my experience, a women plaintiff's presence in cases like this can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help her chances. Ooh. Right, that's us. Back down the stair.
I killed them.
I killed
I
them
killed
all.
them all.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
Oh, yeah.
She was 17.
Thank you for the stretch.
He was cruel to her. Very cruel.
Oh.
She's a good girl. Little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Movements of the victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti. You must
Oh,
have
I
some
said
idea.
it was wrong.
Maybe moving? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Welcome in, Ellie. Let me give you a shout out too. How are you? Ellie, you just missed something absolutely hilarious. If you get a chance, look at the last clip. It was really funny.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The window's broken.
Got
the
it
room's been
wrong
tossed.
again.
You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious...
Now, the stress of this incident has given me walking nightmares,
What's that
street
all the
terrors,
jewelry?
diabetes, and hysterical pregnancy.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm
No
bracelet.
good deeds from Killer Kelly, please.
That thing?
That was a nightmare, wasn't it, Ellie?
He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
I need to open my eyes. I need to sleep with my eyes open nowadays. Oh, the car's round here. Play The Last of Us for a wee bit longer, Ellie. I'm probably going to play this until about past. If that suits you, and then we can play DVD for an hour. What do you say?
I get the point.
What do you say? I get the point. I'm just trying to reverse. Oh, reverse me out of this place, please. There we are. And then I want to go that away. You should know that already, Martin.
Angle?
I've been through 3 of those. No big deal. After a while, you just know.
Hey, hey!
But Angel,
I want to
he's
go
a
up
young
there.
Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over
Sniper
his
his bumhole though. Oh, you're struggling at that bit.
Then she fronts him and he
You're doing it in hard though.
Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Well, I won't be long and then I'll come play DVD. It has a juice. Thank you for all being here, guys. It has a juice.
I killed them. I killed them all.
Fluffy likes that one. Where am I going? Hey, hello? Is there anywhere that tells you where people are? No? Okay, upstairs it is then. Yes, of course, Ellie. I feel like that as well, to be honest. I feel like that about this game. I remember playing this game and I felt as though it was quite hard. But it doesn't feel hard at all. There ain't no pedestrian safe in this city.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh! it's fighting time. Fighting time, motherfuckers.
Stand down now.
Oh!
Now look, I don't want no trouble.
I got nothing to say to you.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Hey!
Damn. They got some decent shots in there.
How the hell did you just pronounce that?
Cuff
What did I
these
do?
sons of bitches, Phelps.
What did I pronounce?
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Pedestrian? I don't know what you mean, Martin.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should
Don't
get
tell
the
me
whole
I need to
place
question them
going
again.
over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care. that
Pedestrian?
You don't call me.
I didn't say that. I said pedestrian. Go, maybe. Oh, I don't like the floor in the back in the kitchen.
Just picked fruit market. The El Dorado.
Oh, what's that?
This will take some explaining.
Martin is not stinky. That is rude. Rude, Ellie.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What about going to talk to the neighbours now? Oh, look at this guy in his wee jammies.
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
It's
So you weren't
inquiries,
home
not
last
inquiries.
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two, they're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay.
No good. There's nobody here.
Oh!
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
you're not, Stinky Martin. Ellie, you hurt his feelings. He's crying. Where's my partner? Hurry up. But he's not a boy, he's a man.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
Just picked fruit market. Just picked?
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Okay. That was a waste of time.
Broadcasting at 760 kilohertz. KTI Radio.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom...
El Dorado Bar. 1:54 p.m.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Hey, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Divorce
papers.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Did she leave with anyone?
Got it wrong again? I'm so bad at this.
No. She wanted a cab, but my payphone ain't working, so I couldn't call her one.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder if there's any papers in here to collect.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Okay.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
So I take it we just got shown that there so that somebody doesn't say, oh, she tried to phone them for the bar or
Sir,
something.
do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Oh, he ran away in a hurry, didn't he? No, I am not. I am off tomorrow. Wee-ha. What about you?
Looks like a nice boy.
No, I've never seen Charmed. Is that somebody else then that's in... Like, it's been based on a real person? Because there was somebody in it earlier that was based on a lot. Oh, nice. Are you thinking what I'm thinking then, Ellie? Is it still shut? It must still be shut. Lunch games.
Bullseye Cigarettes. Bullseye Tobacco Company of Virginia.
Oh! No! Oops. I've got no idea who killed this woman. Does anybody get any idea? Sneaky note lunch games.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
2 seconds, guys.
He's dull as
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
Let's go. How do you get downstairs?
Obnoxious oaf.
Oh, here it is.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy?
I don't care. I don't go in for letting
What will the murderer be? But who is the murderer? That is the question.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. His information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
A
Go
poem?
ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
What's it say? I've changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD takes.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good. Both infinite as is the universe. and thou and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, thou sittest late the hour, come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and
That's
time.
why we called you in.
Do you think it's
I don't know
original?
what any of that means.
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
We need to go to the fruit market.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
Do you think we can go to the fruit market now? Do you think it'll be open?
Sir? Are you
Canary says he'll sing. Only if I
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Used.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Husband's alibi.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Yes, guys, 2 out of 4.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
That's wrong.
I
You're
don't believe
wrong,
you,
guy.
Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me
that was
papers.
close. Almost
Me, her own
masturbated
husband.
myself there.
So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Oh, fuck.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
No, you're talking out your ass, son. Oh, what could I do here? Do you think I should do the blood trail? No, I think maybe bad cop.
Angel, I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm gonna have you charged.
Got it right.
Ippolito.
Shut.
He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
Yes, 4 out of 4.
Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds
I know that's what he asked him,
You're not in
Fergie.
the clear
He
by
asked
any
him about
means,
the bloodied shirt,
going back
and he
into
said he
a
cut his
cell.
self-shaving.
You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
That's what he was asking him. He says to him, what was the bloodied shirt for? And he said, oh, I cut myself shaving. But we didn't really have anything to evidence against that, so... I just done bad cop. Thank you very much.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I think that's the first time I've got them all right.
Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
When does this happen in your kitchen?
Gosh, Mom, pancakes. That smells awful good.
Yes, fresh pancakes.
I know he's a size 8, but I don't think it's anything to do with him for some reason. I don't think he's the killer.
Just add milk and those tender, delicious pancakes are ready after a few minutes on the griddle.
Oh, I had pancakes this morning. Martin was really, really kind this morning and made me breakfast in bed. We had little Dutch pancakes with melted Nutella and banana. Ugh. And it was absolutely beautiful. And coffee and pineapple juice. Oh, it was so good, Fergie. It was beautiful. If you've got an Aldi nearby, they do like a pack of these little Dutch pancakes, and oh, they're so good. Just put them in the microwave for seconds and heat them up a bit. What a guy, just saying.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
What's the noise?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the
Well,
wrong idea.
McSorley needs to step his game up.
What about a
I got it wrong.
No, can't say I
Dreamboat
noticed that.
boyfriend.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
Ooh.
She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
There's a knife in between these pineapples. I just know it. There's rope in the watermelons. What exactly am I looking for here? In fact, I go through here, I take it. Oh, Jesus, Cole.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
It's a minefield. Booze. No, I think I need to press X. Maybe not. Oh.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
What's the button to drink? I think Cole might be teetotal.
So what are we hiding in here?
Oh,
this thing
blood.
needs a combination.
Ah! Two, 5, 3. Yes. Wife, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body of which he is the Saviour.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
He's running away. He's running away. Running simulator again. Here we go. Running. Oh, we're driving this time. Where's our car? Hurry up, get in the car.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. Try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep.
Oh, for God's sake. How did that bin not just fall over?
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Get a fright, man. Ah!
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Good to be. Whee!
Now who's about to get picked?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Yes.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Dear. What?
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen.
You just made a cry away? What happened?
I'll pay the personal visit myself and remind them that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names.
On The Last of Us?
Now, on your way.
Was it Henry and Sam? Was it Henry and Sam, Ellie? Oh, 17 out of 17 clues found. That's good for me. 265 vehicle damage. That's good for me. 4 stars. Nice. I did well in that one. It was. That's sad, that bit. It was really sad.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. You never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Break. The white shoe slaying. He's peached.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Okie dokie then, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end it there. We are going to go and raid Rabombi Teacher, who's playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's go and raid Rabombi. Thank you so much, guys, for all popping in and being here and keeping me company. Rabombi Teacher. I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow. I'm not too sure what time, but again, if you haven't already, please join our socials. We always put on Discord when we're going live and also Instagram. So please click that link and you can get access to our socials. We'll go and say hello to Rabombi, guys. Please go and say hello and enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye, guys.